disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tissue markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Tirsu, you said. What does that mean?
Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel, every letter a spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them.
Who's Orpheus?
A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
You'll bear it just fine. Tell me what it says.
Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the Empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
And if it's true, it sounds like Vlaakith betrayed Gith and seized the throne.
She did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
You? Tolerant? What? What? I don't believe that for a second. You are one of the least tolerant people in this party.
Such a strange disc. Are these githyanki markings? Lae'zel might know.
She just read it to us, please, game. And, oh god. This book comprises several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realms. Chapter 4. Baldur the Swift, 700 years of age, wood elf storyteller, hailing from the Wood of Sharp Teeth. It took me several 10 days of quiet habitation in the wood before the venerable Baldur felt comfortable revealing his presence to me. The longer I stayed demonstrating I was no threat to his health and peace, the more open he was to gentle inquiry. This tale relayed to me on a chilly morning as we stoked a small fire between us was like none I had heard before or since. I asked if it were fiction, and he insisted emphatically it was as true as his own right eye. Long ago, before my eye and ears, before your lonesome quill described, there was an empire of people, or perhaps only belief. An empire of brain eaters, soul wasters. They called themselves illithids, the flayers of mind. The children of Gith were bowed, bent in service to the flayers, a passionate people made to serve a cold belief. The flayers were untouchable, their minds a great oppressor. No proud will or passion could break Gith's children free, until at last a reckoning, its source unknown, its power unproven, but its events history making. The cloud would not be cracked. Gith's children fought back valiantly, their freedom theirs, the flayers bent and broken till today. Oh, okay. To the Gray. From Faerûn. From Barakir we made our stand, meant to rule, but led astray by wicked tentacle and wicked hand. This world belongs to the Grey. Urndal stole all we had, yet taught the weapons by which to slay. Forge your minds to ironclad. This world belongs to the Grey. The exile freed us with his command to conquer what was taken away, crush every monument into finest sand. This world belongs to the Grey. Trade your heart for steel intent, for with whip in mind we flay. Let them all hear of our descent. The world is nothing but Grey. Oh. Okay. The Roads to Darkness, an epic tragedy about power, corruption, and loneliness. Prologue. A lonely road. Thunder and lightning. Enter Soreth. New sounds through damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe that foul contemptuous heal? Or art thou a friend, a rescue from my lonely wake? Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Enter Risia. How would I know? How would I know, Soreth? It's been so long. What do I know of you, and you of me? Soreth. Wait, do you hear that sound? Enter Amphius. Amphius. What's this? Those figures so familiar both, but still you seem so strange. Soreth. It's Amphius. Risia. Dear Amphius, what happened to your face? It's pale as death. Soreth. Your eyes are black as char. Amphius. And you? I saw your teeth. They're sharp as blades. And what is with this road, so slick with blood? What happened here? What happened to us all? Exeunt. In Prologue, Act 1, 10 years prior. The rest of the play tells the tale of three elven friends, their paths to power, and how corrupted, mad, and lonely they killed each other. Oh. Okay. Handwritten letter. Dearest Lenore, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all hells would you tame a Bulette? Just because you found it near Myrna's grave doesn't mean that that's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A Bulette is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots of love and hugs, Emerith. P.S. It really warms my heart to hear that you put the Automacrocus flowers on Myrna's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, even though she'd always sneeze after. She was such a soft, loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty certain that the Lenore died to the Bulette. I just feel that's going to be the case. If you ever find an answer, I guess.
In my pack.
Okay. Let's go here.
Strange place for a button, especially one that doesn't work.
Okay. What are you? Arcana Religion +1. That's not bad. Not really that great, but not that bad.
My faith
Does
protects
Shadowheart have a place? Actually, wait. Let's give that to Tav for now.
So that's progress.
I have nothing else to give you, I guess.
These boots have seen everything.
I shouldn't say that. I do have other stuff to give you, but nothing
Always room for more.
that good. Okay, so I think I looted everything here. I did loot that, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go to the next floor.
See.
New sounds to the damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Or art thou friend, a rescue from my lonely wake.
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege.
How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself? My darkest me.
You do not the deepest secret show. Reveal the truth. Give one you wish to see.
Ooh, an automaton named Bernard rewarded us with a precious ring. Okay, what does this ring do?
My ring lit up. Must have been linked to the button.
Already.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege.
The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hand just for a while?
Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Would you like a hug? A hug?
Yes, please.
Come here. For just a moment.
Am I going to die?
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved, Lenore, so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. As I already am.
Holy crap, that is so depressing.
That share leg could make for a fine weapon.
That is so freaking depressing. Oh my god. Okay, so we got the Club of Hill Giant Strength. Splinters of a Giant's Might increase the strength to 19. If only that increased strength to 21, like the potions. That'd be so nice. Patched parchment. The paper is torn and patched in many places as if it was well used but treasured. On it is a small poem without a name. These empty sheets are all that's left of you, the last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave. I will hold on to them. It is all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave. That sounds like some serious depression. Holy crap. Like some serious depression. And it definitely makes me feel like Lenore died to the Billet.
Let's have a look.
And I've also been on forums to where other people say similar things, and they're like, oh, she wouldn't be mad at the Billet. And I'm like, I don't really agree with that. I mean, no, I just can't agree with that.
Curious.
Wait, what are you? Oh, hey. There's a lover, apparently.
I wonder what that did.
I have no idea. I don't know. I can't really say I agree that Lenore wouldn't be mad at the Billet, because she obviously thought it had some sort of connection with Myrna, and that probably was just not true. She was probably just that depressed and sad and lonely. Depression is real. It's awful. Okay, I'll take those. I mean, this game does some things really, really amazingly well. There are other things that not so much. What do you got here? The Sparks Ball. Spark Blocker. The wearer can't be electrocuted. Grants resistance to lightning damage. Okay. Not the best, not the worst. I don't really have anything else though. That. What is this? Excavation of the Enclave of Nahaloth. Elminster said Nahaloth was a wonder to behold when it floated in Faerûn sky. He was surely right. This Netherese enclave was once a jewel in the Empire of Magic, with towers that pierced the heavens. And yet it fell, just as all Netherese enclaves did, crashing down when Karsus's folly ripped magic from the world. But even after it collapsed into the sea, its ruins still held a strange, twisted beauty. I traveled here from Faerûn when I heard the sea had retreated and the ruins of Nalath were visible once again. Alas, I was not the first. Looters have stripped the Enclave of its material wealth, destroying much of its esoteric riches in the process. I've found arcane books used to make campfires, thus their magic lost now to the ages. I met some Shadowvar here whose interests align with mine, and we have agreed to search the ruins together. I'm grateful for these allies. The ruins are mostly filled with thick-skulled adventurers, but I cannot shake the feeling that someone is watching us, waiting to see what we uncover. Okay. That's uncomfortable. Let's go over here. Oh, hey, it's the basement. It's that wall that I couldn't go through earlier. Alrighty. At this point, let's go to quick travel back to the Myconid colony.
Personal research progressing.
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
Oh. Okay, there's actually something I want to buy from Blair.
Welcome back. Have you made any? I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
So I kind of want to get the Circlet of Blasting, but it's probably not going to be worth getting. So let's get the Psychic Spark, Psychic Missiles, shoot an additional dart whenever you cast a magic missile, and also gives me free magic missile cast. Want that. Oops. Get rid of those. That. Is there anything else I can get rid of? Keep that. Get rid of those. I'm gonna keep those and that. Scroll the tech thought. I don't really think I need that. Keep those and that. Oh, it's not bad. Keep that and that. And those. Don't need that. Okay. Get rid of that. I think I'm keeping everything else basically. Yeah, keep that for now. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to get from you. Let's see here. The Baneful, favorite weapon. Displays magical power, only functions if it's bound to an Eldritch Knight or is a Warlock's pact weapon. Oh. I mean, that's not the worst. Not that great in my opinion, but not the worst. I mean, if I was using a Warlock, I might actually purchase that. Wait, get rid of that. I get rid of that. Oh, wrong tab. Switch. Get rid of this and this. Alright, that. Where's the item? It's like a hammer or something, right? Here. There we go. Staff of Arcane Blessing. Mistress Blessing. Bless grants an additional 1d4 to saving throws and weapon attack rolls, and an additional 2d4 to spell attack rolls. Oh, okay.
Very well. I have.
Okay. Gonna sort this really quick. So I want to put on the Psychic Sparkler. This spell persists as long as you don't long rest.
Oh. Well, perhaps after I
I greet you, child of the dark. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
I found those mushrooms you were looking for.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Ormeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
What exactly is this going to do to me?
It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Ormeluum watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
What are you telling me? Is this experiment dangerous?
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
Drink the potion.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Saving throw. Draw on your willpower and resist. Whew.
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull.
Let's see here. Saving throw. Resist panic from within. Mine. I'm not gonna succeed at this, am I? I have a bad feel. Never mind.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Ormeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
I felt it grow inside me. There's more power than ever.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
So I went through all this and the tadpole is still lodged in my brain?
Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
How about I tell you more about that nautiloid? Every last detail.
A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me?
Performance. Give her a dramatic retelling of your time on the Mind Flayer ship. Come on. Please, 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 please. Today is just not a good day for rolls, I guess. Are you gonna give me a 1 again? Okay. I was actually expecting another 1, to be honest. Or even a 2.
What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
To deal with this abomination, nigh unthinkable. Yet even Vlaakith herself could not deny the ring's merit.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Yeah, poisoned.
I've
Awesome.
never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my species evolving?
Do I have a poison cure? Antidote. Drink. Okay.
It simply shouldn't be possible. I greet you, friend of the dark.
How did you escape your colony?
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
How do you survive? Don't you need brains?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals.
Best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Let me see your wares. Okay, what do you got for me? The Shade Spells Circlet, or the Shade Spell Circlet. Shade Spell. While the wearer is obscured in shadow, their spells gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC, making them more likely to succeed. Huh. Savior's Lure. You restore an additional 2 hit points every time you heal another creature. Boots of Stormy Clamor. Arcane Echo Malfaction. When the wearer inflicts a condition upon a hostile creature, they also inflict 2 turns of reverberation. What is that? Affected entities have a -1 penalty to strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws per remaining turn. When the entity has 5 or more turns of reverberation, it takes 1 through 4 thunder damage and possibly falls prone. The condition is removed afterward. Creatures immune to thunder damage can't receive reverberation. Ooh, definitely want that. Lesson restoration. You're going to replenish expended spell slots of your choice up to 3rd level. Okay, I'll take that. Ring of Salving. Oh, you should take that for now. And Spell Circlet.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Thanks. Alrighty. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and do this one. She can use, where is it? So Shadowheart will use the Boots of Stormy Clamor. That'll work for her. Lysel can use the Boots of Speed. There we go. That way I don't have to use a thing. Shelter. You have advantage on saving throws against charm. Okay. The shade spell Circlet. I'll give you to Shadowheart for now. Maybe that'll help her actually succeed with Sacred Flame. And then she can also use this. Let's see here. Keep this on tab. Okay, let's rearrange everything. Open inventory. Let's see here. And these things I can't for now. Collecting one at a time just to be on the safe side. Send to camp. We're gonna keep you on me, as you seem like a scary book, and I don't want to let you out of my sight right now. Send to camp. I don't really think there's anything else. Send to camp. Kind of actually want to give you to Shadowheart. Maybe what I can do is start a fight with that and to heal. Okay, let's do long rest.